Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet once again. My name is Jason and we're back with some more Distant Worlds universe. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize up front. I'm actually recording this before I think maybe the last two episodes. The last two episodes are about to go up, but I just really had this craving and I had some time to record, so we're gonna go ahead and record this here. So we'll say if you leave any feedback on the previous two episodes, it will not be applied to this one. Anyways, last time I think we actually made friends with, I can't remember exactly, with the Isilis Major faction. If we look right here, the Isilis Major Enclave, and they are pleased with us. We have our full bonus of plus 20% for our trade income with them, and you know, we do have a small amount of trade going on with them. We've got it shows 2K, so I'm assuming that's 2K worth of trade going back and forth there. Now, one thing I did notice when I was doing sort of a preliminary look over here, Fearsome Merchant Cartel. This is the pirate faction that we're currently paying off, and I was like, okay, well maybe we're getting strong enough that we can, you know, break free of our we'll say payments to them. But then I looked at their military strength, and they've got almost 8,000 firepower. These guys are, yikes! These guys are powerful. Now I'd like to, I'd like to be able to just sort of kick them out and get rid of them, but these guys are fairly influential and fairly powerful, and I don't think I can do so just yet. So we're gonna continue on paying the pirates. It's all right. We still have the, you know, some positive cash flow, and there is it's a double-edged sword. On the one hand, we benefit from that in that they'll often kill off other pirates. But the bad point is that when, we'll say other empires are trying to trade with us, they do have to deal with, you know, the pirates, you know, raiding their shipping lanes. So, it's, like I said, it's a double-edged sword. It keeps the other pirates, away, so we don't have to deal with as many pirate attacks. But on the other hand, we also do need to, we do have to worry about our trade with other empires. Okay, so, Secluded Palace of Trillar Yigan. Yigan? I think I said that correctly. We've discovered the secluded palace of Trillar Yigan, ancient ruins from a lost civilization at the marshy swamp planet Trillar Yigan in the Trillar Yigan system. Wow! Our orbital inspection reveals that the ruins are surrounded by a lush jungle. Should we investigate the ruins? Absolutely! Treasure recovered. In the ruins of the secluded palace, blah blah blah, we found valuable treasure worth 8,733 credits. And a data core recovered from the ruins reveals some intriguing information. In the data core are navigational directions pointing to coordinates, blah blah blah. A location near the Lyria Kessel Junction System in Sector E4. Okay, that's cool. So we managed to explore here. That's actually a nice planet. I would love to go ahead and colonize that planet. So we need to work on colonization. Oh, but we can't. That's way down here. Never mind, just kidding. That's in, we'll say, foreign territory. It says right here. Colonize? No. Foreign territory. That's a little bit unfortunate, but... oh well, we'll find some decent planets, and maybe we can find an independent planet. I would really like to be able to find an independent planet that we can sort of set up shop on before we even get colonization. Let me take a look at, we'll say, territory. Yes, we all only have one colony, so nobody else has expanded yet. Once we start expanding a little bit more, things will, you know, tensions will rise. Okay, the exploration ship. Okay, so I went ahead and I queued up another exploration ship, so I'm getting a few more exploration ships to go ahead and really sort of canvas and explore the rest of the galaxy. Alright, I was trying to remember what it was that I had to do, and I just remembered. It was my intelligence agents. They're not working for me. They're not doing anything. Let's see here. We've got Donato Alaria performing his counterintelligence, because I don't want him doing any espionage. But our ace unit, our ace agent here, Solid Snake, is not performing anything for us, which we really want him to be doing stuff for us. So let's once again send him on another mission to the Rhodian High. Let's try to steal some more research so we can, you know, advance a little bit. We can stay ahead. I'm not sure, actually, I'm not sure how ahead we are, if we are, but let's go ahead and send him out on a mission. Let's see, you're still untested, but I'm gonna leave you on counter-espionage until, you know, until until your traits develop a little bit. Also, I want to apologize. You might have heard this sort of squeaking sound in we'll say the previous episodes. That's because my mouse. It's kind of comical that my mouse was squeaking, but I had a really. It was really nasty squeak, and apparently that's like a common problem with the Razer Mamba, but anyways, that has been corrected, so you shouldn't hear any more squeaking when I'm zooming in and out. That's good, right? Amazing, alright. Independent colony discovered. This is exactly what I wanted, however, knowing my luck is probably in enemy territory. We've encountered an independent population of Gazurians at the volcanic planet Gazuria 1 in the Gazuria system. That's actually kind of strange. I would think that the Gazurian Empire would probably start in that system, but whatever. The Gazurians are a primitive insectoid race who are very unfriendly. They are master starship engineers. The Gazurian have preserved an ancient legend which they share with you. They say that their ancient ancestors were once a spacefaring race, traveling between the stars, but that knowledge was lost in a terrible disaster they refer to as the Great Forgetting. The population appears to be very hostile toward us. It would likely be very difficult to colonize this planet. Alternatively, of course, we could always just invade their colony and enslave this worthless rabble. Let's see where it is. If it's not within our territory, we are going to do just that. Or if it's not within enemy territory. Yes! We're going to make a grab. Alright, this is our new objective. We want to capture Gazuria, and these are some pirates. So the pirates have been keeping these guys down. Let's take a look at the strength. That's actually a fairly well-defended independent planet. Wow. Total military strength of 421k. But if we can get that planet, that would be huge for our economy and everything. Okay, we need to begin preparations for the invasion. Let's see, we have discovered the Forgotten Pyramid. Ancient ruins from blah blah blah. Our scanners show that the ruins are perched atop rocky coastal cliffs overlooking a vast ocean. Yes, let's investigate. And in the ruins of the Forgotten Pyramid, we have found detailed maps of 9 surrounding systems. So, and then pointing to E4 again. So that's over here. And that's once again not in our territory. Looks like our exploration ship is under attack from pirates and giant Kaltors, but that's alright. Our exploration ships know well enough to jump out of system, when trouble rears its ugly head. So we need to start planning for an invasion. Can I build troop transports yet? Yes, I can. We do have the capability of building troop transports. We need to start getting more troops. We need to start, working on our, we'll say, ground military a little bit to prepare for this invasion. So, first things first. We're gonna need a lot of money for this. So, I'm sorry, everyone's already complaining that the tax rate is too high on my colony, but we're gonna just go ahead and raise that up, regardless. We'll give it we'll say a 5% boost for now, and should we need more, then we can go ahead and raise it even higher. So that, yeah, it's bringing up our cash flow to 25,000. We still have 100% compliance, because if the tax rate is too high, people will start to not pay their taxes because, they can't afford it and all that crap. But if we look at our economic situation here, yeah, our private sector has got tons of cash on hand. They can fund this. So we are going to start getting some more units. What is our military strength right now? Yeah, 411. I'm not so sure. Let me take a look at the actual troop compositions here. So our first strike trooper battalion has an attack. Let's see here. Total attack strength 18k. Yeah, that's not going to be. I have a feeling that our initial invasion is actually going to be repelled. I'm not sure if we can bring enough troop transports with enough troops to really, really put the pressure on. But let's go ahead. Let's start recruiting troops. We'll start 3, 4, 5. We'll start recruiting. We'll start recruiting 5 groups. We'll definitely need more than that, though. Like I said, that planet is very well defended. So we're going to start recruiting the troops, and then we're going to start building some troop transports. Let's go ahead with 6. 6 should be good to start. So what we're gonna do is like I said, we're gonna build up a bunch of troop transports to be able to carry all of our troops, and actually we're gonna add those troop transports to our current strike force. That way there, we'll get a modifier by having the other ships in orbit. So basically, what I'm talking about here is when you're attacking a planet, if you have space control, your troops on the ground get a bonus. And I'm explaining this in my own head as, you know, they can provide, we'll say, enemy troop movement and stuff, kind of like satellites. You know, they can sort of give you extra intel to make your troops more effective. So I want to, we'll say move the troop transports in with my regular strike force so that we can go ahead and secure the entire area above the planet of Kazuya. The base luxury casino has been completed at cheerful resolution. Did I ask for that to be built? Alright, well that's cool. We have a resort base. That's gonna actually provide some extra income. Because, you know, oh that's right, that was a big rock. There was this big shiny looking gem that was just floating around in space. And I guess they went and they built a resort base so people could go and look at the nice shiny looking gem. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and, we'll say just keep recruiting some guys, get our troop transports all set up, and then we're gonna try for an invasion. Oh, let's see, the great Cadian territory would like to form a free trade agreement with us. I think that would be, actually I think that's a great idea. Let's go ahead and do that. Well, it's good to start getting some, we'll say, allies or some friendly empires on our side. We are honored by your acceptance. May this agreement be strong and profitable. I agree. Now, I'm kind of curious, though. What is your type of government? You are a republic. Okay, that's cool. And feudalism. Last few games I've played, these guys have gotten a new type of government called, what is it, the Way of Darkness? And then they started just mass expanding, and then they eventually became my enemies, so I was curious to see if they had done that again, but no. It looks like they're gonna be on our side. We're gonna be good friends with them. Actually, now that we're starting to make some of these more of these connections, I want to make sure that my construction ships are out there building as many mining bases and stuff as possible. Yeah, we're getting the stuff we need. Now, I always go resource targets by galaxy priority, but this here says, let's see, resource targets by your empire priority. I'm wondering, is that because we don't have many sources of this, or there's a high demand of these resources in our, we'll say, our neck of the woods here? I'm wondering if that's what this is for, because let's take a look. Trillion down as 48%. We have one source, and okay, we've got 2.2k units unfulfilled. So this column here shows how much you know, how much demand there is currently for that resource. It's actually not that high, so I'm not sure why it would be telling us this, unless it's Tiberius, the gas. Let's go down to that and see. We've got 5 sources of that, and there's 20k unfulfilled for that. I'm not sure exactly why it's telling us that this is, we'll say, by our empire priority, what we would want, but Tiderian down. Let me take a look at our home planet. What kind of resources do they want? Emerald crystal and gold. Okay, I'm not too sure. You know, but hey, just for kicks, why not? Let's go ahead and build a base over there as well. Mine some of that stuff up as well. All right, so lots happening. Let's go ahead and say accelerate time and try to get us get our army getting ready for the invasion. We have captured Lebron Dakari of the Dark Freightways, attempting to steal research information from us. Naughty pirate. Luckily, you know, we found him and he wasn't able to really do anything. Alright, so we've actually discovered another independent colony. This one here has a race known as the Baskara. They're much like the Gazurians, they're an insectoid race. Actually, yeah, they're the same thing as the Rhodians. Now, here's the problem here. If we go ahead and take over this planet, it might damage our reputation with that empire, the Rhodian Hive. But on the other hand, you know, we could always just treat them nicely and you know, we don't need to actually enslave the race. We can actually just sort of, you know, assimilate them into our own. We'll go actually a little bit into that assimilation and all the different things we can do with different populations, you know, once we actually go ahead and capture a colony. But let me take a look at where this one is. Okay, so Odan 1, so our exploration ship sees Yeah, so this looks like a bit of a volatile area. Let me see, so we got, is that a pirate? Yes. That's a pirate, that's a pirate. And where is this located? Yeah, this is right in Rhodian territory. We're not gonna mess with that. So, but that does tell us that there is an independent colony that the Rhodians could actually, colonize, we'll say, without a fight. See, because it's the same race as them, they could actually just go there with a, they can colonize that much earlier. They don't need to research the specific technology for that planet, if I'm remembering correctly. So, we'll say the race is on between us and the Rhodian Hive to go ahead and get our first, we'll say, colony, our first expansion. Alright, so we've gone ahead and we've stolen research information on light interceptors from the Rhodian Hive, and that's actually allowed us to get the technology. So that's awesome work, Mr. Solid Snake. I'm going to send you right back out on another mission. Let's go ahead and this time here, let's see. Ooh, enhanced engines. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and steal the technology on advanced engines next. This does mean that I should be able to go ahead and retrofit. No, I don't need to retrofit. That's right. It just allows my bases to build a new type of fighter unit. Basically, like, for example, we have the Sapphire Palace here. If I click on this purple sort of bar, it lets me, we'll say, manage my fighters. I can launch available fighters or launch available bombers. You know, I can build new bombers. I can build new bombers or fighters. You know, or I can upgrade all fighters and bombers to the latest, which I can go ahead and do. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So basically, I'm retrofitting my fighters on the base. And I can go ahead and do the same thing on my orbital battery. I think I'll do that. And I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that was necessary. We've also encountered a new empire in the blah blah system. I know Prime Force. That's basically just another pirate faction. So they're kind of beneath us. Whatever. Alright, so we have completed research in nuclear supercharging, and that's going to basically improve our reactors, which means our reactors are now capable of putting out more power per reactor, which means that we'll actually, save up some space, you know, on our ships. It leaves us more room to put, you know, important things like guns. So we're gonna go ahead and, of course, as always, like I said, it's a continuous cycle. Go ahead and make sure that everything is retrofitted to the latest designs at all times. So all the ships, retrofit, all the bases, everything needs to be retrofitted. Alright, so one of our exploration ships has encountered an abandoned destroyer adrift in the system. Should we investigate this ship? Of course we should. Let's see, we've boarded it and taken control. So we've got ourselves a brand new, fancy, shiny destroyer. Let's actually go ahead and take a look at the destroyer. What kind of condition is this sucker in? Okay. I hate that. It tells you it's discovered, but then you have to wait for the construction ship to actually finish repairing it. That's because yeah, if you remember, there was a bunch of damaged ships that I went and I told my construction ship to go ahead and repair them. So that's basically what that is. Let me see. This sucker here has a size of 275. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and just toss you into the nearest fleet. Let's see, maybe... Let's see what fleet it ends up in. The Defense Force. I'm fine with that. Oh, okay. Okay, so one of our mining stations is under attack from a space slug. I think it's going to survive. No, maybe. It's gonna be a close one. See, as it gets damaged, it might become less capable of shooting. And there we go. Space Slug has been killed, but we're going to need to queue up a construction ship to repair this sucker, so we'll do that. Also, there was a little notice that came up. We have encountered a new empire in the what is it? Sorry, Afridian system? The Dandalas Technocracy. Now, this here is actually another empire. So, let's see. Where are you guys situated? We don't know. Let's see, I can see the military strength, so they are a little bit behind us on military strength, which is the main thing I tend to look at because I just don't want to get invaded by, we'll say, the other empires. Right now, yeah, we have no idea where they are situated. So, you know what it's time for? It's time for an intelligence mission. Solid Snake is out, but we're gonna get this guy here. He's not so great at, he's not good at espionage. What about you? You're untested. Darius Trebolo. I would like you to go ahead and get me the territory map of the Daedalus Technocracy. Technocracy! There we go, Technocracy! Anyways, 91%, so I'm fairly confident he'll be able to steal that. A lot of times, as we can see right here, they want to swap territory maps, and I don't want to do that. There's a difference between territory maps and galaxy maps. Galaxy maps shows what you've explored. Territory maps just shows them where you are. That way they don't step on your toes. But at the same time, I don't want them knowing everything I have and everything I know. I'm a very, we'll just say our glorious leader is very, secretive. He doesn't want that information getting out. Now, what is this here? What do we have here? Another pirate faction trying to build something in our system. Not cool, guys. So, destroy this. Just destroy it. I'm sending off my my strike force to wipe that off the face of the galaxy. And let me see, how's my troop building going? It actually stopped. I forgot to queue up enough. So my strike force, they're not fully loaded. They definitely don't have enough strength yet. But they're loaded. We're gonna get more and more troops. We're gonna train more. We're gonna fill those up. Basically, I have the strike force selected here, and under troops it shows 204k strength. Now that will be modified by different modifiers. I really wish we had some special forces. That really turns the tide of the battle. But yeah, right now we'll say total capacity, which is determined by our troop compartments. You know, that technology we were looking at is currently 1300 out of 2440. So we're actually a little over, yeah, just a little over half filled up. So I want to, like I said, I want my ships totally just full of troops. I want a guaranteed victory on that planet. I don't want to waste all these resources for nothing. All right, so let's see here. Strike Force Alpha has just arrived, and there's no escape. Our big ships have got hyper deny. They're not getting it out of here alive. Destroy them all. And yes, so this is beautiful. We have two pirate construction ships. No, don't let this one get away. Do not let this one get away. Oh, that one got away. Darn it. What tends to happen is, right as soon as their initial target is destroyed, a lot of your ships tend to drop out of combat mode altogether, and they shut off their hyper deny. And I think that one of the construction ships actually made it away, which it annoys me. All right, so we found another independent colony of Diets. Once again, it's a bug sort of race, except this, I guess technically it's an arachnid, but I think for game purposes, they're still considered, we'll say, insectoid type. I thought they were showing up in this area over here. Let me see. Where was it? New Empire, independent colony of Diets. Go to location. Interesting. It's not showing up on our map. I wonder why that is. Now, if we'll look here, our ship captain Han Solo, that's right, I named him that, located at Ultimate Victor, has increased their targeting skill level. So basically, because we went and took out those pirates, he's much better, we'll say, at shooting. His targeting went up. Man, this guy's good. But yeah. Okay, I understand what happened now. After destroying the pirate base, we found a data core floating in the debris that told us of the Diet independent colony. That's why we don't actually see the planet. It's not because our exploration ship discovered it. It's because we found the information, and that's why it's not showing up there. They wanted to trade territory maps. No. Now, our agent Solid Snake has evaded detection after successfully stolen research information on, what was it? Enhanced. What was it? On enhanced engines, which means, we can go ahead and once again retrofit. Yeah, because that gave us some new technology that allows us to provide existing components to Proton's thruster. Okay, actually, sorry, not retrofitting. Basically, some research will improve existing technology rather than providing new technology, and that is what happened here. So, basically, that breakthrough means that our proton thrusters are just more efficient now than they were previously. So that's good. Okay. I don't need to go ahead and do any retrofitting, but it does mean now that my ships will be faster, which is great. Whoa, okay. Construction work at Sol Ploy has been set back in an explosion at the Nizut miner system. We strongly suspect sabotage. Let me see. By foreign intelligence agents. Ooh. Figures I don't have 2 guys working on counterintelligence, do I? Yeah, I took him off of counter espionage. Yeah, when he gets back, we'll say definitely keep him on counter espionage. So what that means here is, I think we had a base being built here, a mining base? No. We wouldn't have built a mining station here, there's no resources. Right? What about here? Oh, here we go. So I'll queue one up here, because a foreign intelligence agent destroyed that. Whoa, another one! So there was an explosion here, I don't know which, one I wanted. Was it the steel? One of these two, basically, we were building, but then there was an explosion. So is that sabotage construction? Oh! What, I'm wondering, if because construction ships are considered bases, you know, that can move, I'm wondering if we have enemy intelligence agents on our construction ships sabotaging the construction. That is a possibility. Alright, well, they're not the best places to get resources, but, why not? I do want silicone, and we do always need steel, so we'll say re-queue those up. Unfortunately, we did lose, those bases that were being constructed. Jerks. Alright. Let's see, Solid Snake. We're gonna send you out on another mission. We need more technology. Rhodian Hive seems to be a pretty easy target, so we're gonna keep stealing from them. High density alloys. We're actually 59% through researching that. You know what? We'll go ahead and send him off there. That should, we'll say, rush our current research. Now, our cash flow is currently in the negative, and that's because of the maintenance cost for all of our additional troops that we've trained. So, I feel like we're kind of at our limit. Once these last few troops are finished constructed here on the Blue Planet, we'll load them up on our ships, and we'll try an invasion of that independent colony. Now, is anyone else? Oh, hello? The Dandalis Technocracy has 9 colonies! Holy crap! Their economy isn't that great, but holy crap, that is insane! They've got 9 colonies! I want their territory map. I need their territory map. I need to know where these guys are. Those guys are spreading like a weed. That's gonna be a problem. Because if they get out that early grab, they've got a lot of planets, we'll say, developing at once, and that means they have, we'll say, a greater potential. Because right now, if you'll notice, our populace has been maxed out. We can't grow any further until we get another colony, which is why I've sort of prioritized this invasion of that independent colony. Actually, let me go ahead and take a look at, you know, while we're waiting for those last few troops to finish training. Let's go ahead and go to Kazuya here and see what the quality is. Actually, it's a decent. That's actually a decent enough planet. I do notice here there's a hidden pirate base, though. That means that the pirates are trying to establish their own foothold. That's going to make developing this area a bit of a problem. So what we're going to need to do is try to keep our ships in system as much as possible. I'm wondering if we should queue up the construction of a star base right here by the star. Let me see. Do I have an idle ship? Do I have I probably don't have any construction ships that are free currently. No, they've all got missions queued up. They're being worked really hard. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe my destroyers and my cruisers and that can sort of fly defense until we can get our spaceport set up there. All right. So it does look like we have. Yes. All right. It looks like they've all been, we'll say, trained up, and we're just waiting for our fleet to pick them up, and then we're gonna fuel up and prepare for our planetary invasion. Alright, so while I was going ahead and preparing the troops, it actually looks like our defense force grabbed a couple of our troops, so I'm trying to get them off back onto the planet. It appears that we stole the territory map of what were they called? The Technocracy? Something, these guys, basically. The Daedalus Technocracy. And so we see that their systems are down here, and that, I'm glad that they're not super close to me, because that means that I was kind of worried that they were going to be like all around me and I was going to have a hard time really pushing out, but they're down here, so they will be a problem I will probably face after I'm done dealing with the Rhodian Hive, because I think these guys are going to be sort of my first, we'll say, expansion, you know, my first conquest will be over in this area here. Alright, so I just need to figure out how to get these troops off of, basically off these ships here, back onto the planet so that they can group up with my strike force. Our mining station is under attack from a pirate. Lovely! Alright, so it looks like the pirates went ahead and they captured that mining station, so we're gonna make it a point to go back and, you know, mess up their crap, next time. We've also encountered an independent population of Tikans at the desert planet, blah blah blah. Where is it? If it's in someone else's territory, I'm really not interested. Yeah, it's right in the Tikan territory. Okay, something's interesting here. Why is the Rhodian Hive imposing trade sanctions on us? The time has arrived to soften you up. We are imposing trade sanctions on you. Do not bother replying. We are not interested in your response. Okay. Let me take a look here. Military strength, 1929. They are still significantly lower than us. Actually, I'm not sure though. Is military strength, like, does that count, infantry? Because if it does, then yeah, they might have an advantage in space. No, we need to take this planet. We need to be able to expand, despite the fact that they do have those trade sanctions against us. That will be. Like I said, that's gonna be. It makes me a little bit nervous that the bulk of my forces are leaving my system right now. Is there? Let's see. They're at -4. Your colonies and bases trespass in our systems, -7. All right, let's give them a gift. Let's actually send them a large gift. Let's give them 25 grand. Just be like, hey, sorry, buddy. Here. Maybe, hope that'll you know, smooth things over. And oh yes, look. They're +5. I have a feeling that they're gonna go ahead and cancel that mission on us shortly. Let's see. In ruins, there is nothing within those ruins, so we're not even gonna bother seeing where that was. Construction ship is under attack by pirates. He was trying to repair this mining base. Ooh, is he gonna escape? Let's speed things up and see. Oh yeah, he got out of there. Alright, we've successfully stolen research information on high-density alloys, which is something we probably could have put on our strike force before we sent them off to attack Kazuya. Oh, okay. Daedalus Technocracy. There's what was that? Super freezing blizzard at Daedalus 2. Now, this is one of the neat things I find, is that there's different weather effects. There can be major events that can occur that can, like big giant sinkholes, major earthquakes. There's those randomized kind of things that can happen on planets. So disasters, that's the word I'm looking for. I think that's kind of neat. The Rhodian Hives, we make you the following trade offer. Lift our trade sanctions against you in exchange for a gas mining station. Ancient Prime 3. No. I'm gonna straight up just deny that trade deal. Because, actually, where is the Ancient whatever one trade, If it's down in his territory, I might consider it, but I'm pretty sure that... Oh, it is, actually. We'll think about that. I'll get back to you, buddy. I will get back to you. But for the time being, we're gonna keep it. I realize that that's gonna raise tensions with them, and we don't want to raise tensions, but... I don't think they want a war with us. And considering, you know, we're about to increase we'll say, our economic output and military output and everything... yeah, I'll hold. I'm gonna hold steady. That is mine. Okay, this is amazing. Our troop transports are all running out of fuel before we even got to the planet. So, I'm not sure how this invasion is going to go. All right, here we go. Our ships should be jumping into system in just a second. All right. The Planetary Invasion has begun. There's a couple little pirate ships around, but they don't stand a chance. Yeah, he's toast. Now, our total troop strength is 377k. I'm hoping that with space control, it will give us a bit of a bonus. Crap. Don't. Okay, I was scared he was gonna damage that destroyer. I'm not sure if that destroyer is carrying any troops. No, it's not. Okay. We're good. So let's go ahead and drop off some troops. Let's go ahead and take a view of the planet. Planet view. Oh yeah, see, I knew it. They lifted the trade sanctions against us. Take that. That's right. We called your little bluff kind of thing. Yeah, that's not important. All right. I'm just waiting for the ground battle to begin. Now, the ground battle is actually pretty simple. I actually kind of wish there was a bit of a little bit more, we'll say, full-featured kind of ground battle sort of system, but it doesn't appear that that is going to happen, or not. Rather, that's not going to happen. It just doesn't. It doesn't have one. Just plain and simple, it doesn't have one. All right, let's see. We have overwhelming odds on our side and space control. So our forces are, they're comparable. This is going to be a bloody battle. Oh, there we go. A couple extra troops have dropped in via pods. I'm pretty sure we're going to take this. So basically, this is what the ground battling looks like. It's like I said, I wish it was a little bit more like the space battling, but at least you get some sort of visual representation of the fight that's going on. You have this line down the middle, and it kind of goes left and right to show the pressure and how things are being pushed back and forth, and you know, that kind of good stuff. Right now, it does appear that, you know, they're taking a lot more damage than we are. They had a lot of defense, a lot of strength to their forces, and I'm gonna maybe attribute that to, I don't know, the pirate base, or maybe their guys are just stronger than ours. I'm not too sure. Or actually, you know, I forgot to mention that population plays into it, because you know, you have to deal with the population as well. If the population doesn't want you on their planet, they will join in the fight as well, even if they're not military. So you have kind of, we'll say, guerrilla fighters or something like that. That adds to the resistance force against you. So, you know, it's a fairly populated planet, which means once we get this, it's already a very developed planet. Actually, let me take a look at the planet itself here. Yeah, they're already maxed out. We have a fully maxed planet that we are taking over. I don't know what the value is yet. That'll occur, you know, once we've finally taken over the entire thing. However, at that quality, at that size, and with this population, it's going to be huge. Now, the population is going to drop. Obviously, you know, there's war and everything, but it's we're going to be getting a lot of income from this. And it looks like some of the pirates don't like that. You know, we're weaseling in on their territory, so we have to go and destroy their ship. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward things a little bit. I'm actually out of time for... Whoa, what the heck is going on? Our troops are actually dropping. This is actually a pretty close fight. I'm really hoping that we can nail this. Yeah, because now the numbers are getting really close. Ooh, we actually could potentially lose this fight. No, we can't lose this fight. Okay, I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit. But the numbers, you notice, they're getting closer and closer. We're actually starting to lose. So that's something to take into account, is just because initial numbers are high doesn't mean that things can't sway back and forth. Okay, there we go. One more unit down. Come on, drop their other unit. Oh man, I'm not too sure if we're gonna take this planet. It looked like we were. I was pretty optimistic at first, but it's a close one. We did it. Okay. So our recent conquest of the planet Kazuya 1 has brought the Kazurian race into our empire, imparting new special abilities to us. They're master engineers. Our ship maintenance is down by 35%. Yeah! Awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and close this. We're gonna slow time down so that I can do some management on my new planet. Now, like I said, I'm running out of time, but I really wanted this to happen. Okay, now they're rebelling against us. Ooh, yeah, they are rebelling against us. I don't know if we're gonna be able to hold this planet. Yeah, they're that is quite a bit. So basically, the population banded together to sort of form an independent sort of militia army, and they're trying to force us off the planet. They're trying to take their planet back. Yeah, this is gonna be a bloody fight. And I really don't think we've got the, I don't think we're going to be able to hold the planet. No, I think they're going to take it. But anyways, we can actually see the value here. It's still pretty good. It's, let's see, what is it? The values, actually, yeah, we could have got quite a bit of, we'll say tax money from them, but yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I'd love to sit here and watch how this plays out, but I'm going to have to, we'll say, stop things here because like I said, I am out of time. So we're going to save the game as LP6 because this is after the 6th episode. There we go. And it looks like we're going to have to whittle down the population of this planet. Oh yeah, we're going to have to probably go ahead and you know, retrain up a bunch of more troops and try a secondary invasion to take them down. It's really gonna, we'll say, hit their populace. We're gonna have to kill a whole lot of them before we can get this planet, but until we get colonization, this is really our only option to expand. And as we've seen, where is it? As we've seen here, that we're really behind. Well, behind on this one faction, but let's see, victory conditions. Actually, we're 3rd place. These guys are huge. Oh, that's one of, wait. Okay, no, I was taking a look. Yeah, they've definitely got the territory, but population-wise, we do have them beat. But you know what? The reason why this is so high right now is because we currently have the Kazurian planet, but we're going to be losing that, so we're probably going to get knocked down, maybe down to 4th or 5th place if we lose this planet. So we really want to keep this planet. Anyways. That is all for this episode. If you like the content, would like to see more, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, leave it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I'd like to ask you all to game on.